control of my life. And you see here that the elephant is here is a little bit white, and here all the head is white. There's a more clarity. And not just more clarity, but it's the first time that the elephant is like looking back. There is the memory. The mind suddenly realized that there is another player, a deeper player. It's not just the mind. There is somebody inside. And that person inside is now in control. At least seem to be in control. And the elephant looking back, and not just the elephant, you see even the monkey becoming a little bit more white, clear. Yeah, it's a white monkey. And he's also looking back. So we also notice that there is another player inside. And they look back. But there's someone else there. Not so easy to notice. Can you see? What? Rabbit. There is always a rabbit. And the rabbit is like, you see it's black. And it's tiny. It's on the back of the elephant. And this is to show us that there is always a dangerous to fall into. The rabbit represents slippery. I don't know if it's being sleepy. Sleepy, yes. Sleepy is like you losing consciousness. Yes. Don't have this rabbit now. Okay. And it's exactly, the rabbit is not there before. It's happening only now. Why? Because the man, with practice, already attained his discipline. Everything is more organized. He's doing it with less effort. He feels that he's in control. Boom. That's where he might fall. That's where the rabbit appears. Watch out. When you feel that you're in control, and you're in control, yes, and everything is organized, and you feel that you are controlling now, organized or discipline can be sometimes something that we call... sorry? Yes, exactly, habit. Yes, formality. It's not the same. Order, internally, it means that I place in order. But if everything is starting to be organized, I'm taking control of my life, there is a tendency, because this takes time. I didn't say that. It doesn't happen after 2 hours. A lifetime or more, yes? And I'm in control. I feel that I'm in control now. Habit, yes, formality, and bureaucracy. Internal bureaucracy. And there is a slippery. And you lose consciousness. And that's the opposite of gaining consciousness and going up. And that's the rabbit. That's the dangerous that this picture, the one who painted the picture, show us. Pay attention. So you continue. And you continue with the third paramita, which called kshanti, which is patient. Patience and also trust. Patience is a form of trust. Why patience and trust? And also beautiful in this stage, because you realize that it will take time. You're talking about a life journey, maybe many life, and you need to have patience. But as someone said, some wise man said, in order to have patience, you have to have belief. If you don't believe in the goal, if you don't believe that it will take me one day, but I'm walking the path, I'm walking every day. If you don't have this belief, what you project or what you feel is what we call impassion. That impassion or patientless, can I say patientless? Don't have patience? Yes. Sometimes impatient, yes. It's a reflection of disbelief. Internally, not belief in God, or internally, that this will bring the result. It is almost, remind me, the word of Krishna to Arjuna when he's saying that you should not hold the fruits of your action. This is similar. Here you are required to follow your action without holding the fruit and without believing that whatever you do one day will bring you the fruit. If you have this belief, you gain patience. And it is like having a synchronization of the time. I'm sorry for all those words, but that's what comes. Synchronization of the time, yes? Like the day by day time and the present time and what I do now is going together with my life goal. Here is important to make it very, very clear. Therefore, it's leading to the fourth, the virya, which is commitment. Yes? Usually, not you, other people. Usually, we are more focused on the day-by-day need. We might say, okay, we finish, we'll have children, we'll have this, we'll have a house, we'll have a bank account, we'll have this and this and this, and then I will start to plan my life according to what I think is important. then you see that your mind is not there anymore. And the elephant becomes fatter and bigger and darker, and you're totally down. You say, oh, next life. But next life, you don't know where you will get. And it's actually, in a philosophical manner, should be the opposite. First, you tune what is the life goal. In a way, Svadharma. What is my Svadharma? What is the most important thing for me to do? And if it requires search, then you search. And it is like synchronization of in the watch. So I can see the time is passing. You see those kind of watch where you have the day, and at the same time you also have the hours. Sorry? Yes. And you have the minutes, and you have the second. Now if I ask you what is right, all of them are right. And this is exactly the synchronization I'm talking about. That give us, that also need patience. That I have the goal, I have the mid goals, like how to achieve this goal, how to walk my path. The path is declared by me, I notice it, I know it, I follow it. That is my days, the big watch, yes, the big cycles. But in the same time, I need to tune also the day by day, and minute after minute. And synchronization means that they all walk together. It sounds very easy, it is very easy, but before it's becoming easy, it seems to be difficult. But it's possible. It's not just possible, it's a must. And it's a challenge, a philosophical challenge. How to deal my day by day and the whole without to lose the path. And it requires commitment. Between me and myself, not between me and somebody else that forced me. And therefore we're talking about virya, which is a commitment, but also energy. There is a deeper energy which is not related just to prana or chi, but energy that comes with consciousness, that suddenly is more vibrant. It's actually when you are focused, when your life is more concentrated on the goal of life, when you are all tuned and synchronized, that what I do the day by day, if I drink a coffee, if I take a shower, if I come to a lecture, if I listen to somebody, if I go to work, we all need to work and do all this, yes. But this is part of my commitment to my goal of life, what I recognize as a goal of life. It's another paradox. Because I'm committed, I have more energy. So the inner energy. You understand what I'm saying? Or because I'm committed to my lovely wife, that I can explore the depthness of relationship. Before that, it was not arranged marriage. But even in arranged marriage, the same. Before that, you might say, I like to keep all my options open. I know it's a Western concept, but maybe in Bombay is not so. Why should I commit only to one? There are many. And you feel that as much as you have more possibility, you have more. That's not true. You have less. You have more with the superficial. Commitment, and then you explore more and more. And that's true. That's a law of life. When you talk about consciousness, when you talk about relationship, you're talking about everything. With this commitment, giving you the force which is more internally. And that commitment, when the force which is more internally, you see there is now a change. Where are we? Yes, virya, and then here. Because suddenly there is a total change. Now the man is leading. You see? Can you see it well? And even the destruction, the monkey, is obedience. Not just obedience, he also say goodbye. And he's going back to the tree. And no more. There is no more monkey. Meaning there is no more destruction. And there is no more need for this axe and the lasso. It's more natural. And this is the concentration that is needed, or what is called here dhyana, which I believe is a Sanskrit word. Which means, in a way, meditative concentration. You see, the mental is totally clear, pure. And obedience is sit next to the master. Now it's very clear who is the master. The master is already leading. And here is totally in the service of the master. And it is said, and I think we start with that, that only here meditation begins. So when somebody comes in a class and say, so can we do meditation? Okay, let's start. So when people say meditation, I don't know what they mean. I'm not saying wrong, it's not wrong. But here, it's only this stage. And it is said that only with dhyana, there is the ability to see what is there. Like manas, the pure manas. Like this candle I said, where the flame is now stable and not moving. And then we see. And you see there is another world that opened, which is different. You see? It's like a rainbow. Here, the master is on the mental. The mental is totally serving as a tool the master. The master is the inner self. The mental is no more a challenge. And the road, because there is the observation, the path from being white, which is like the white of the color, the white of the light, is suddenly you can see the colors. Meaning it's like the life which is externally, in that stage, become so accurate that you're starting to observe things that you didn't see before. And that's why it's leading to prajna, which is wisdom and liberation. And before we end this track, there is also, it is said, I didn't reach that stage. When I reach, I will tell you, I'll send you an SMS. If I will have. But it's actually a choice that you do all the time, or you need to do. You see, it says that at the end, the very end, there is also a fire, and there is another choice. It said there are two roads. One that leads you to nirvana, but you decide no. There are still people. And my consciousness, my practice, my ability should serve those who are still struggling to walk the path. And those in the Buddhism, those what we call nirmanakaya. People who, it is said, the greatest, sacrifice, yes. Sacrifice not killing myself, yes, but sacrifice like the goal of life. Not of life, this life, of many, many, many life. If we follow this, yes? Is nirvana, liberation, the real land, the Egyptians call it the land of Amanti, the land of Amon, the god Amon, for the Egyptian, the land of eternity. They say that the soul belongs to that. So it's like we reach to that, the fruit is there, but you say no, let me go back. And this time, if you can see in your card, there is a sword with a fire, which is like the fire of knowledge. And he bring and serve humanity with that fire of knowledge. The truth is, like Plato say in the mid of the cave, exactly the same way, that in the same way you're going out of the cave, which he said, this is the path of the philosopher, you follow in wisdom, therefore you're going out of the cave is the illusion, you also need to come back to the cave. I know it sounds paradoxical to Akama Manas, how can you go out and back? But it's like breathing, in and out. And if you go back to the cave, meaning to bring what you learn already, even if you didn't reach the end, it's all the time, breathing, forward and backward, forward and backward, forward and backward. You go forward, but you always serve those who are behind you. Barabar. So when you go out, Plato say, going out of the cave is like the path of the philosopher, the one who loves wisdom. When you come back to bring that wisdom or ethic, laws of nature, to the cave, you know how we call it? Wow. Can you guess? Politic. Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable. Bring it, so I hope it's recorded. Sorry, no. Meaning to bring ethic to the police. Police, I don't mean police like police. Police, the society. And Plato said that this is the most noble task a man can do. Because even if his willingness to go out, he still is coming back. And when he's coming back, he faced with people that still maybe don't know what he know already. And sometimes they don't like what he want to say or what he want to share. And also he need to be pure. Because he don't need to bring his own ideas, but to bring what is right. Light. Not your light, but light which is natural and everywhere. That is politic. I don't know if today politics is exactly like that, yes, but it's interesting to know the origin of the word and what it means. That's it, I think I finished. Thank you very much.